Even for a native Arab speaker, it is difficult to understand the Quran. You need hadiths, tafsir, and you need the guidance from a scholar. Wrong. That is the problem. You think that understanding the Quran is the end goal. It's not. The end goal is Jannah, paradise. And the way to get there is with Hidayah, the guidance from God. Now, the Quran is the manual on how to get Hidayah. Now, let me make it clear with an example. When you go to IKEA to buy a closet, you need to build it, right? Now, do you read the manual from front to back and the closet builds itself? No. You read step 1, you do it, and then move on to step 2. The same way do you have to read the Quran. But are you doing it? Let's go to the Quran. Let's see. Surah 1, Al-Fatiha. In the name of God, most gracious, most merciful. Praise be to God, Lord of the universe, most gracious, most merciful. Master of the day of judgment. You alone we worship. You we ask for help. Guide us to a straight path, the path of those whom you have blessed, not of those who have deserved wrath. 3 things. You alone we worship. That's the essence of Islam. You we ask for help. Who are you asking for help? Mufti Menk or God? Guide us to a straight path. Ihtina sirat al-mustaqim. Ihtina, from the same root of Hidayah. Guide us. Who is going to guide you? Bukhari? The messenger? No one can guide you except God. So, how many things are you already violating from the first 7 verses of the Quran? How are you going to expect that you're going to understand the rest? But let's keep reading. Surah 2, Al-Baqarah. This is the book in which there is no doubt, a guidance for the righteous, those who believe in the unseen and establish the salat and give from what we have provided them. Those who believe in what was revealed to you and what was revealed before you, and in the hereafter they are certain. These are upon guidance from their Lord, and these are the successful. Close the book. These are upon guidance. Why do you keep reading them? How many verses did I read? 7 plus 4, 11 verses. And I already know how to get the guidance. So what did you not understand? Let's see how many things you are doing or not doing from these few verses from the 2nd chapter. The book in which there is no doubt. God says the Quran is an explanation of all things. And you say, no, it's not. It doesn't explain salat, doesn't explain hajj, doesn't explain zakat, doesn't explain ghusl. Guidance for the righteous, yes, but not enough. It's not enough for guidance. You need other things to be guided. Who believe in what was revealed to you and what was revealed before you. But we can't, you say we can't believe in the previous book because it's all corrupted. So now the question is, are you in the group that is upon guidance from their Lord? Now how did that happen? Have you ever truly, with your heart, asked God for guidance? Because I think that you are just following what you found your ancestors following, even though your ancestors understood nothing and were not guided. They were following majority just like you are following majority, even though majority will diverge you from God's path because they follow nothing but assumptions. Satan is our sworn enemy. He vowed to God that he would take with him as many of God's servants as possible. How do you think that he was going to do that? Do you think that Satan doesn't know the Quran? He knows it better than you and me. How do you think that he's going to convince people to go away from God and the messenger? Easy. With the Quran itself. Obey God and obey the messenger. Voila. Obey God, Quran. Obey the messenger, here, all these books that are written 200 years later. That is not the book of the messenger. God and the messenger gave you one book. And here it says, on the day of judgment, the messenger will say, my Lord, my people have abandoned this Quran. In other words, Lord, We have obeyed our superiors and our dignitaries, but they led us away from the way. And now you are here as an agent of Satan, trying to make other people doubt their book, the Quran. Saying, no, but you need external resources, you need more. God is not enough for you. Or like people who say you are depending on a translation, you're not actually reading the Quran. Had we made it a Quran in a foreign language, they would have said, if only its verses were made clear. Non-Arabic and Arab say, for those who believe it is guidance and healing. As for those who do not believe, there is heaviness in their ears and it is blindness for them. These are being called from a distant place. God is enough for us. No matter what example you come with, what hadith you bring me, what tafsir, whatever you come with, God provided me with the truth and a tafsir better than yours.